first rates, it is not a great start. SGX again is not been the perfect indicator of late, I guess, because at 8 o'clock when we walked into trade this morning, SGX was definitely pointing towards a slightly higher start, 8 points up for the Nifty, and then you got a flat start again for the Sensex, and Sensex is also down now by 1 point. Let me start very quickly addressing some of the news makers here. SRF came out with decent set of numbers. Brigade Enterprises, a real estate company where expectations were not great, but numbers have been decent, 257 rupees. Now in terms of weak numbers, you've got EIL, very volatile numbers when it comes to EIL. When they get orders, the numbers, they look bumped up, but when you roll into the next quarter, a lot of order books, the order book on an aggregate basis is growing, but how are they adjusting it, I think is still very difficult to understand. ITC is down. United Spirits, which was one of the key movers yesterday, let's look at United Spirits and what do we have there, and then let's not lose sight of other FMCG stocks which have been in demand.
Oh, absolutely. I want to start off with Maruti because there's a higher tick there. Hero MotoCorp is also open higher. It must be said that there are no big gainers in the initial open. Big cuts, yes. Sun Pharma, Taro's earnings. Darshan said it, and so you're seeing a bit of a pain there. GAIL, poor earnings, and you're seeing a 3% cut. So yes, there are some members on the index which are witnessing a rough start to the trading day. Aurobindo Pharma is down about 2.5%. Cipla is down about 1.5%. ITC, I think, is purely correcting from yesterday's rally. But Sun Pharma and GAIL are your stock stories this morning as we open trade. Other than that, the index looks lackluster. I also want to mark what's happening with broader markets. Venki's India opens higher, second day on the trot. In fact, Venki's India has been on a roll, so 1,255 coming in on that stock on above average volumes. The year-to-date chart would reflect the move that I'm talking about. You have a Pfizer, illiquid, but seeing some traction. Dhanlaxmi Bank is seeing some traction. Bajaj Electricals opens higher. Jet Airways, after yesterday's slam dunk, almost a bit of a bounce back there coming in for the stock. Among losers, Den Networks has lost about 10% on open. Infra has lost about 5%. And I see some of the steel and commodity names seeing pressure. SRF again should be pointed 2% lower as we speak. And as Nikunj was highlighting, Brigade Enterprises, seen really as the earning of the day, 3.5% up on numbers. So that's where the market is rotating. Just Tata Motors ahead of earnings. Let's see what that one is doing. Okay, flat with a bit of positive fire.